my YouTube career.
Oh, look who it is!
I go to prison.
Wait, Amos.
You got your moment.
Hello, motherfucker.
You got 5 minutes, Armin White. What do you want to say?
Piece of shit. How do you do?
I do great, motherfucker. How do you do, piece of shit?
How have you recovered from the psychological breakdown that you had during Gamergate?
Yeah, I'm doing just great. I'm making a shit ton of money, got a ton of subs. How about you? How are you liking your third house?
I am doing very well. This third house is way cheaper and like more freedom, so.
Oh, I can imagine. It's living the life of luxury. So what did you want to talk about?
What do you have like counter arguments about my pedophilia, or are you just gonna?
Whoa! Wait a minute now. What did he just say?
Ad hominem.
Well, I like I said, I got 5 minutes for you, Armin White. What do you want to talk about?
No, like, what the hell? You have people want you to destroy me. I'm assuming you have counter arguments, unless you don't have any. Are you?
I don't believe the whole shtick to begin with. I think you're just a huckster.
Do you? I mean, I linked you studies. Like most.
Yeah, that's great. A snake oil salesman will usually invest a little bit in their gimmick, but I don't believe it for a second. I think you like to start fires. You're the Armin White of society. If you find a hot button issue that whatever group you're in doesn't like, you're going to advocate for it to get attention.
Okay, now you see the context of my YouTube career. All the opinions that I share, I go to prison for it. Right now, obviously a huge portion of my followers left because of my opinions on pedophilia. You look at the whole context of my YouTube career, none of it, none of it actually shows that I would, be disingenuous in my opinions just to cause a reaction. Now, admittedly, like creating a...
Okay, I'll stop playing stupid here for just a second. The man you're looking at today... he goes by the name of Amos Yee on the internet, and he's one of the most infamous pedophile supporters on the platform. This guy, I don't want to say made a career, because I don't think this guy was making any money doing what he was doing, but he created an infamous reputation for himself because he argued that children can in fact consent. Matter of fact, he debated a lot of people within the skeptic community on YouTube, which earned him many videos made on him. He also debated Destiny. You can see the Right Opinions made a video on him before. He was, I was playing the clip where he was debating Mr. Medicare on an old Kumite. This guy has been all over the map for the past 5 years. The last time I saw him being relevant specifically was when he argued that Shoe on Head was too mean to pedophiles, which is, I mean, it goes out saying. Here's the thing, right? I don't blame people for thinking that this guy was a troll, because having such a ridiculous opinion like that and being so open, flaunting that opinion all over the place, it seemed obvious that this guy was just a troll, that this guy was simply, kicking up shit for a reaction or whatever. Now, obviously, you have to be, mentally ill if you're going to be trolling and pretending to be in favor of things like this or whatever. You have to be a little bit ill to want to do things like this, to want to just ruin your image and your online reputation and just ruin your life in general for supporting heinous things like this, supporting the idea that children can consent. But everybody thought he was a troll. Even Sargon thought he was a troll, and I'll see if I can pull that up in just a second here. But now, it seems like, to the surprise of nobody, Mr. Amos Yee has been charged with child porn in the United States, right here. Mudahar writes, "This is why we should be against the whole MAP community. These people are fucking pedos through and through, and the final stage is always when they go too far with shit like this. Shit's disgusting, and if you consider yourself a MAP, go seek some help." These people that claim that, oh, I'm not a pedophile, I'm just open to the idea that pedos can exist in our environment as long as they don't hurt kids and stuff like that. I mean, look, these are bad people through and through. There's no two ways about it. We can look here. Hold on now. What is going on with this site? No, I do not want to see your other stories. Internet troll Amos Yee charged with child porn. The former Singaporean national was granted asylum in the US after he was jailed twice overseas as a teenager for his controversial posts. Blogger, YouTuber, and all-around internet troll, which I guess it turns out that he's not a troll anymore, Amos Yee allegedly exchanged nude photos and thousands of messages with a 14-year-old girl from Texas while he was living in Chicago. The 20-year-old Singaporean national, who appeared at the Leighton Criminal Courthouse Friday for solicitation, if I can speak, and possession of child porn charges, gained international fame when he was jailed at 16 in his home country for controversial and obscene online posts he made following the death of the Prime Minister. I'm not even going to pronounce that name, in 2015. He was jailed again in 2016 for wounding religious feelings over a social media post on Christianity and Islam, according to an NPR post. Yee fled Singapore and was granted asylum in the United States after being detained at O'Hare Airport by immigration officials. He's been living in Chicago for about 3 years, Cook County prosecutors said. Yee again generated controversy in the U.S. when he began posting to his now-removed YouTube channel advocating for pedophiles, and prosecutors said that Yee also ran a pro-pedophile forum on a message board. In a headline-grabbing post to YouTube last year, Yee addressed rumors of an inappropriate relationship with a young girl, in which Yee argued that even if he did sexually abuse a 14-year-old girl, it does not change that there is nothing immoral about pedophilia. Assistant State Attorney James Murphy said. Yee's online notoriety was the basis of his defense Friday when his assistant public defender described him as an internet troll who is all over the internet saying fantastic things. Well, was he trolling his way when he was, messaging up 14-year-old girls? Was he trolling his way when he was looking at child porn? Was that all part of the bit? Was that all part of the joke? Of course not. This guy's a pedophile. I mean, through and through. And when they sent him to jail, if they're sending him back to Singapore, he's dead in jail. As soon as everybody finds out, if he's put in general population and everybody finds out, why exactly he's in jail with them, he's finished. He's as good as dead. And, to be honest, when it comes to a pedophile, you can't feel sorry. Sorry, you're a pedophile, so get fucked. I find it interesting though, and I'll see if I can pull up that Sargon clip up if I have it here. I just find it interesting, that these people were so quick to call this guy a troll because, you have two sides of it. You have the people that were dead set, this guy's a troll, which I think I kind of fell in that camp, to be honest with you. And now you have everybody else, in hindsight saying that, of course, you guys were morons, you guys were idiots or whatever. Honestly, he probably was, trolling while also being the thing. He was probably like, stirring up a reaction for, some sick sense of dopamine or whatever, but he also obviously was a pedophile. I mean, yeah, you can, I mean, look at the guy. Oh, I think I found it. Oh, okay, I think I found the clip right here.
Amos is trolling the shit out of you. I just can't believe anyone thinks he's not
This is a 2017 video from Sargon, who, by the way, I think has hosted interviews with Amos Yee before.
trolling.
If like a child can be introduced to sex as like quickly as possible. So yeah, I really would think that a kid having dick would be a good idea, buddy. Honestly. Okay, but let's say.
But anyway, look at his fucking face. He's just having a great time violating social norms.
Yeah, he's really violating those norms, all right. Oh no. Oh
Nothing
no.
Dankula says can disprove that the small number, at least, ideologically, he can't disprove the small number are not harmful. He can't prove necessarily that these are harmful relationships because people like Milo exist and say, hey, I didn't find this a harmful relationship. But Amos is clearly taking this as an opportunity to troll the shit out of people and to, through a process of not unsound logic, but just incomplete logic, to be able to say babies want the dick.
Okay, that is just disgusting. Now, to be fair to Sargon, he has come out and said that, nope, I was wrong. I mean, obviously, this guy was a pedo or whatever, but yeah, these old videos or whatever, they're just so bad to look at. These arguments, they just don't sound good. Like, wait, like that last part.
Of not unsound logic, but just incomplete logic, to be able to say babies want the...
Why? Okay. But anyway, that's basically the story here, so... it's actually quite interesting to me because I've kind of seen Amos been floating around the internet for a while now, for years now. And to see the story come to its natural conclusion finally is just, It's just one other case of these like maps of these people who say that, oh, I'm not a pedo, I just, you know, I'm fine with them existing or whatever. Look what happens. Look what they turn out being. Big shocker, big surprise.